Hey, it's Josh Dennis here. Welcome to my next video, how to get high, the ah vowel. So I hope you had a chance to go over and look at the jacked video. If you haven't, make sure you look at that first because I used the jacked hand position for all of these exercises initially. Now let's talk about the ah vowel. There are a lot of different ah vowels out there. A lot of people want a bright ah, a lot of people want a dark ah. So what's the right ah vowel? What's the most relaxed, open, free, pure ah vowel? That's what I'm here to teach you. So remember getting jacked. We make sure our jaw is totally relaxed and down. And make sure our chin is wobbly and relaxed down and back. And we have no tongue tension under here. Now here's a concept that's going to be really difficult. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this is the way to do it. Once you are totally relaxed, what I want you to do is wait and visualize ah. And let's say an A-W, ah. What's going to happen is when you are totally relaxed, your tongue will go into a nice relaxed place that is your optimal ah vowel. So what I'm asking you to do is wait and trust your brain. If you wait long enough and you'll feel that tongue kind of sit in that groove, it'll be high in the back, low in the front. And once it gets there, then you just sigh out an ah vowel, like this. Oh. Just nice and easy. Sigh it out. We start with sighs. Now, if you're having a little bit of trouble, or if you think you're doing it right, there's a quick check for your tongue that I want to show you. This is a crutch. It's not how I want you to always find the ah vowel, but it's a great tool to really kind of understand where the tongue position goes. There's two tools I use. One is the tongue flop. Sometimes I call it the tongue flap or the tongue click, but I'll call it the tongue flop. Can you make this sound? If you can, do it. Now figure out exactly where your tongue settles right after you do that sound. Now I want you to be wary because there's two different sounds that you might be thinking of. If you go that kind of sharp pop, that's not the one I want. I just want the nice and easy tongue flop. Where your tongue ends up there is the optimal ah vowel tongue position. For those of you who can do that, it's crazy, right? It's that simple. So if you were to go, oh, still thinking ah that whole time, that's still the most important thing. That is the easy, relaxed ah vowel. The next one, if you can't do that, or if you just want another way to find your optimal tongue position, is the NG, as in swinging, swing. Do you feel how your tongue touches the back of your mouth? The soft palate is what we call it. Well, that is also the optimal tongue position for the ah vowel. You'll feel that the front of your tongue is just relaxed and down. The back of your tongue is high. There's no tension going on. It's just nice and relaxed. Now this one's a little harder because you have to think a little more about the ah vowel. If you look in the mirror when you do this, you'll see that your tongue is there. And then you want to think ah so that your soft palate raises like you're yawning. Ah. And when you do that, your soft palate will raise, but your tongue will stay in that same NG position. That one's just a little bit harder. It's the one I use often though. But those are two great tricks to finding the best tongue position for your ah vowel. The tongue click, the tongue flap, the tongue flop, whichever you want to call it, or the NG. Now make sure to get jacked when you're trying this out and you're completely relaxed. And that's how you do a proper ah vowel. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you on my next videos.